Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. In today's video, I am going to do a product review for Lala Inuti Ahari's Bella candle and her Soufflé child. So, you know I don't like to do unboxings. I like to do undoings, okay? After I have burned it and experienced it, then I want to tell you about it. So this is the Bella candle. As you can see, I've burned it all the way out. And the candle, all of their things smell really wonderful. And then this is the Bella Hydrating Body Soufflé. So here we are. And it's like $29. I think the candle is $69. Let me get this in focus. So I want you to know exactly, there we go, Bella. And the purpose of Bella is supposed to be for a confidence child. So let me tell you about my experience with my Bella with my Bella candle. You know, whenever I purchase, you know, magic products and things like that, I'm never looking for a cheap thrill, child. I'm looking to have my world rocked. Yeah, and I got my world tore down. I sure God did. So the very first night that I wore my Bella Soufflé and burned my Bella candle, I was Zooming with my cousins, okay, child. So, you know, I'm just feeling all good on camera. I'm just having fun with my cousins and my brother. And I decided to do something super insane, like totally insane spur of the moment. I decided that I'm going to go on the Kevin Samuels show. If you don't know who Kevin Samuels is, child, he is this African-American male who just lightened to me, black women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he's always talking about, you know, like, you know, your size and just everything, like wanting a man, how we go to school sometimes because we really just don't want to face the fact that we want to have a husband and we want to have children. But anyway, he will light into you and make you feel like this tiny. But of course, I have my Bella, you know what I mean? I don't even know why I did this. Like, okay, so I put on this souffle, which smells so good. All right. And I burn my candle. I go on the Kevin Samuels show and I'm just, you know, I am sitting there wondering to myself, like, why did I do this? Not in the moment, though. In the moment, I thought, you know, I'm going to let him know that men are just too much work. You know, we don't need this. Y'all just want somebody to cook and clean and take care of you. And we don't need this. But, you know, with Kevin, if you overtalk him, he's going to, like, pick on you and call you names and all this stuff. So my thing was, I don't know, child, it was the Bella candle. I'm telling you. So anyway, I'm on the show, and that night I go to bed. I wake up in the morning, and I'm just like totally humiliated. I kid you not. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I cannot believe I did that. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why did you do that? Have you ever, like, had a hangover before, or you wake up in the morning and you just pray to God it was just a bad dream and that it really didn't happen? So I talked to my nephew and he's like, Auntie, was that you? No, it wasn't. It was my twin sister. It was the person who wore this, you know, I wore this Bella souffle and I burned my Bella candle for confidence. And my son was like, Mom, why did you do that? Like, you know, like, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. I can't tell them that I wandered into some, you know, magical products and I got this amazing confidence to do something crazy to humiliate myself. Well, that wasn't the end of it. The humiliation on the Kevin Samuels show was actually the easy part, child. Because what was to follow after that experience? Okay. So, after the whole, you know, Kevin Samuels experience with the Bella, I went through, I don't know if anybody, probably no one even noticed, but I hid my YouTube channel, and for a week I cried myself to sleep every night because I said, well, let me tell you why. Let's talk about the whole Bella experience. I realized that as a woman, sometimes we become the woman who deserves him as opposed to him being the man who deserves us. So what I mean by that is after this whole, burning the candle and the whole getting, over the Kevin Samuels embarrassment, I realized that I had lost myself. You know how there's sometimes we say the same thing it takes to get a man, it takes the same thing to keep him. You know what? That's not true. I think it's about not losing the woman who initially dated him, the woman who started out in the relationship. I think that most women don't start out to be baby mamas, or they want some type of meaningful, long-term committed relationship with whatever man we choose to share our life with. But at some point we take what we get, and I think that, I'm just going to talk about myself real quick because it's kind of hard to make it broad. So I realized after burning this candle and wearing the souffle that I have just stop really taking care of myself. When you get in a relationship and a man love you, or you think he loves you, and so you don't give yourself the pedicures that you should, or like you used to, or you stop doing your sit-ups, or you don't turn down that extra dessert because he loves you. And then to me what happens is you become the woman who deserves this man wherever he is, as opposed to that woman who came into that relationship with confidence. And I think that we lose ourselves in order to make sure that he's okay with us. Just little simple things like, oh, I don't like it when you wear this, or I don't like that lingerie, I don't like this or that, and you want to make him happy, so you stop doing those things, right? But then when you look in the mirror, you realize you are not even the person that you were. You don't even recognize that girl that you were, who loved to do sit-ups and loved to hula hoop and loved to do pedicures and loved to take care of herself. You look in the mirror and you realize, dang, who am I? I'm the girl who deserves this man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, child, let me tell you something. I know people would tell you when you burn a candle or wear this souffle or whatever, that you should set your intentions. I feel like sometimes your intentions may get in the way of you getting, you may get what you want, but you don't always get what you need. So, when I went through this whole transformation, I was so angry. I have this really cool relationship with God. I was like, God, look, I just want my $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into this whole, I want to see the world and I want to travel and I want to, you know what I mean? No, I had put all my dreams aside. I had really just let a part of me die. You know what I'm saying? I let a part of me die, and I was so cool with that. I was really cool with just being the girl that, the version of myself that was okay. So anyway, guys, listen, this is my, I'll just tell you this real quick. The Lala Inuti Ahari, I found their products to be amazing. I know people might think they're pricey. Like I said, this is $29. I don't know. When we talk about money, I just honestly feel like it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. The candle, where did I put the candle? This candle, these are things that I think I will always burn. You know what I'm saying? Because insight into who I am as a woman and the decisions I have made and how they will affect my life long term. So I've been, reading, in addition to burning my Lala Bella, right, the candle, I've been reading a lot of Jordan Peterson and then listening to Kevin Samuels. And of course, I always subscribe and unsubscribe every day because he gets, he makes me angry. I just called my best friend. I'm like, look, we're just gonna get us a cat. They have some really nice cat dishes if you look, right? And we're gonna be the golden girls out there in the world. That's not really what either one of us wants, but he really makes you look within your heart and ask yourself, Are you living your life fully? Is this all that you want for yourself? So I'm going to tell you my major insight, my major enlightenment, my major epiphany from using my Bella camera candle and souffle is: make sure that you're always the woman who deserves the type of man that you really want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And he'll either rise to the occasion or he would clear space for the right man to come in. But don't ever settle in your spirit and then one day look in the mirror when you're in your 50s and wonder, where did that girl go? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darling, in the next video.